We are in California right now with Nathan, who is charged with vandalism, as you can see. And at first, this video kind of starts off a little bit funny, and the cop who took him to the station is obviously enjoying himself. Maybe because of something that has been said in the car, maybe because of the way that they found him, because his mother called in that her son was vandalizing her screen door, and they actually found him on a rooftop trying to cycle into a pool. At first, he denies it, and they go back and forth a little bit, but they end up booking him anyway. And you may think, okay, well, this is alcohol or drug related, but when you watch the video, you quickly get a feeling that something else is going on and that he's mentally not 100% okay. But there's something that will happen in this video that, all things considered, made me feel disturbed. How it would be possible for such a thing to happen in the prison, and we're going to get to that in a bit. When they book him, they are going to let him take his shoes off. He's going to do that right here. And it's protocol in a jail, especially, that they take your belt and they take your shoe because, well, it's clear that you can do harm with that in a way that you can probably imagine yourself. So you're not allowed to keep those things, and they're going to keep it for you. They're going to get his prints, and as you can see, he has no shoes on here. He's walking pretty stable. His hands only have this folder or envelope or whatever it is, and no shoes whatsoever, wherever. Printing him, he's commenting that he's autistic, and then he's going to talk about his mother and why she called them. And he says, well, she's scared of everything except for me. So he's kind of, he's kind of denying why he's there, because in his mind, his mother shouldn't be afraid of him, but it just doesn't fit into his mind that his mother maybe was afraid of him or was afraid of him hurting himself. And then right here, it's not that much later, he says that his mother does experiments on him. So that in itself would be a red flag to his mental health, and possibly a sign of somebody who is maybe paranoid schizophrenic. I mean, I can't diagnose him from that alone, but it doesn't sound right. Now, somehow he has shoelaces. How does he manage to get shoelaces when he's in a prison? He was barefoot. He didn't have anything in his hands, but there is a shoe in his cell with shoelaces on it. And I find that very disturbing for a police cell where there's somebody who's mentally ill and gets access to something that he can clearly do some harm with. Now, you may argue he's in a glass holding cell and they can watch him every second, but in reality, they're probably not doing that because they have other prisoners that they should keep an eye on. So for him to have that option to possibly harm himself with, I found very weird and very disturbing. This person who was there is a nurse, and she decided that this guy should be evaluated at a mental health hospital for a 72-hour hold period. And I do think that that is actually the right road to take here, because it doesn't seem he's on alcohol or drugs or anything. And even though they asked him if he's schizophrenic, he said no, so he's probably never been diagnosed. And I truly hope that he got the help that he needed and he got into therapy and possibly medication to get his mind to a better state than where he was clearly at these moments. And I truly hope as well that he didn't get back into jail, because that is really not where he belongs. But I do wonder, what do you think about the situation regarding his shoelaces? Do you feel this is weird, or do you think this happens more often, or what are your thoughts about this? Tell me in the comments, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.